Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy. And welcome back to No Crypto, No Life! Today's episode, we're gonna cover support and resistance. Let's go. Before I break it down, let me give you guys a textbook definition.
The support and resistance are specific price points on a chart expected to attract the maximum amount of either buying or selling. A support level is a level where the price tends to find support as it falls due to an increase in demand for the asset. This means that the price is more likely to bounce off this level rather than break through it. However, once the price has breached this level, by an amount exceeding some noise, it is likely to continue falling until meeting another support level. A resistance level is the opposite of a support level. It is where the price tends to find resistance as it rises due to an increase in selling interest. Again, this means that the price is more likely to bounce off this level rather than break through it. However, once the price has breached this level, by an amount exceeding some noise, it is likely to continue rising until meeting another resistance level.
Okay guys, let me try to explain support and resistance as basic as I can. When looking at any chart, the market is either doing one of three things. You're either coming off a big pump, you're either dipping down, or you're trading sideways, or what some people call this, consolidating. While looking at any chart, you are forming or in the process of one of these three things. In the process of looking at any chart that's trading sideways, we are looking for patterns, bounces, and rejection off key levels. Right now in our makeup chart, I drew a consistent line at specific key levels every time the chart touched or rebounced. So let's do the same thing on top. So right now we identify a trend or a pattern. Every time we got to these key levels, we got rejected. So by identifying patterns, we know every time we get to these key levels, we're either getting a bounce or a drop. Whenever we break support, that's leading down to lower lows or lower prices or lower levels. When we break resistance, that's leading to newer highs or newer levels or higher prices. Let's take the same concept we just covered and use it on a realistic chart. Right now, this is the Bitcoin chart on the day chart. So far, we identified at these key levels, we either have a break from the downside or a break from the upside. Same thing for our resistance. Every time we hit this specific level, we either had a rejection or a break. How can we use this concept to make money in a realistic setting? So we took our current information at 9 o'clock. Even if we didn't have all the data, even if we just had up to 9 o'clock, up to this point, we could have drew a line consistently even though this data wasn't here yet, all the way across until forever in time. I calculated a decision either to go long every time we got to support, because we know at the support line we're either gonna bounce. Or we could have made a calculated decision whenever we got to the resistance line to sell. And then you can see it multiple times. So we bounced and got rejected, we got a bounce, we got rejected, we got bounced, we broke from the upside for a little while, but eventually we came back down. And remember, our support line, we even got a bounce from here. And so on and so on. After identifying support and resistance, you can make calculated decisions to buy and sell. One thing over time, you'll realize support can become resistance, and resistance can be support. Hopefully you guys get a general concept how support and resistance works. If you guys have any questions or want me to cover support and resistance more into detail, let me know. So guys, here's something else they don't want you to know. You know how much Bitcoin does the United States have?
The US government now owns over 214,000 Bitcoin, BTC, accounting for more than 1% of the total capped Bitcoin supply. The new milestone came after the government announced on Monday that it had seized more than 50,000 BTC. The latest addition to the government's already massive Bitcoin stash is what pushed it past the 200k BTC mark, reaching 214,682 BTC in total. December 14, 2022.
I don't know. For people saying Bitcoin is going to zero and it's not worth nothing, the government do holds a lot of it. More than me, more than you. I don't know. Just saying. So guys, before we go, here's a clip of the day.
I know we've had some difficult times lately. We've had to struggle just to get by. But it's nothing to be ashamed of. There is a simple honor in poverty.
There's no honor for me without the Avatar.
Zuko, even if you did capture the Avatar, I'm not so sure it would solve our problems. Not now.
And there is no hope at all.
No, Zuko. You must never give in to despair. Allow yourself to slip down that road and you surrender to your lowest instincts. In the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength.
Like, follow, and subscribe. Wake up. You know where to find me. Catch me in the blockchain. I'm out.